Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
White, wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Now, here is Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Outside Holiday. Boston again missing. On offense, here are the Pacers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Out to the wing. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nembhard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's White. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Down low, Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Tatum. Still scoreless. And the shot goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pass to Mathurin. Porzingis with the block. To the paint. Here's Tatum. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Siakam. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop.
Drew Holiday.
Well, it all goes back to Jaylen Brown. He got the steal and then sent the ball back the other way.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. There's Siakam. Turner with it. Back to Siakam. And that does it for the first quarter. Indiana out in front, up by 4. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Pass to Mathurin. And taken away by Brown. Here's White. It's good. This game is all even.
3 points.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Back to Halliburton. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Toppin, the 17-footer. And it's blocked by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Inside, pass to Porzingis. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And it's Indiana's ball. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Shepherd. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shepherd's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right side, Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Halliburton outside. Here's Shepherd. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Toppin. And Tatum pulls it down.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Based on the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Tatum, no good. Indiana leading. Siakam with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Turner inside. And Tatum pulls it down. Brown outside. To Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting. Excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Outside, Walker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:24 left here in the second. Halliburton with it. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers another three.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here's Walker. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Down low, Tatum. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Stolen by Walker. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The three from Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
The shot's good. Holiday looking over the floor. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum on the wing. Tatum gets it inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Halliburton hits them both. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Picked by Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
And the wide-open shot from McConnell. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Outside, White. Picked by Horford. Fires for 3. And it's White missing.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Back to Brown. Over McConnell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
And that one misses. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. On the free throw, no good. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
Pass to Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Neesmith has got 6 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Shepard. Outside for Haliburton. Six to shoot. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Substitution for your Pacers. Obi Toppin.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. The three from Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Cans it from downtown. He's got 12.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Here's Shepard. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Haliburton. Bucket is good.
For a skinny guy, Haliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Here's Holiday. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Boston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Now Walker. Back to Tatum. Over Siakam. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Now, here's Neesmith. Outside Turner. Here's Nembhard. Nailed from three-point land. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Pacers leading by 5. We'll take
42.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam looking around. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum a screen. To the middle. And Tatum hammers it home.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Pass to Nembhard. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics trail by 6. Brown right side. And it's sent back by Turner. Siakam inside. Halliburton outside. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Mathurin missing. Celtics trail by 6. Back to Brown. To the inside. Trying to find Porzingis. That's it to him. Clock at 4. Holiday. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 6. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Halliburton is doubled. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And Boston with the rebound. White left side. Picked by Horford. White drives in from outside the arc. And that's good. Al Horford for 3. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Over Brown. Mathurin, good. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
White with it. Takes a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Checking in for the Celtics.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. No one near Turner as he lets it go. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Siakam. 4 on the clock. Pulls up from the corner.
up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-2 run. It's Brown with the drive. A three from Porzingis. Nails the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, their shot block, the defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Back to Porzingis. Inside. Turner with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And they double up Brown. And stolen by Siakam. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And it's the Pacers with the ball. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Brown. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And then intentional foul there stops the clock.
Personal foul. Third. Team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for White. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Make some noise.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Tatum. It's in. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love